Hey everyone, welcome to Shimaflowyoga. I'm Jodi, and today we are doing our fourth video of our 8-week series, Energizing Yoga, a journey through the chakras. Today we are focusing on the fourth chakra, which is the heart chakra, Anahata chakra. And this chakra relates to everything love, forgiveness, understanding, compassion. And I think we've all been there. Sometimes we feel a little bit stuck. Emotionally, maybe it's hard to find the beauty in things, or it's hard to forgive somebody. And this is a perfect practice to get into if you're struggling in any of those areas. So practice with an open mind, of course, an open heart. Grab your yoga mat and let's find your happy place. Okay, so today we're going to start in a reclined position. So take a moment to come into any position your body comes into, whatever shape, and relax back. And take as much time you need to settle into your space here. Sometimes it takes a couple moments to find that perfect position for your body. And then close your eyes. Just take a moment to notice your breath and just breathe easily, breathe naturally. Let's draw our attention to the location of our heart chakra, Anahata chakra, which is right at the center of the chest, at the heart center. Anahata means unstruck. And the color of this chakra is emerald green. So let's see if we can kind of focus on a glowing light of emerald green, starting to brighten this area in the chest. And moving throughout your shoulders, your arms, your hands and your fingers. We're going to practice a breathing technique to help bring balance to this heart chakra. It's called a 3-part breath. And you can help bring your right hand to your belly, your left hand on your heart. And you're going to start to guide your breath into your belly. So as you breathe in, feel the belly rise. Draw the breath into your rib cage. And then into your upper chest. Go as high up as you can towards your collarbones. And then exhale and reverse from the upper chest, the rib cage, and the belly. Navel draws towards the spine, the hand relax. Again, inhale, belly, rib cage, and upper chest. And then exhale, upper chest, rib cage, and belly. Just continue with this breath, bringing these 3 parts into one complete breath, and taking your time. So as we begin to focus on the breath, being aware of what qualities we feel when our heart chakra is imbalanced. So we can feel anger, we can feel jealousy, fear of betrayal, even hatred towards yourself or towards others. This chakra is balanced. You feel compassion and love. You see the beauty in everything. You're very quick to forgive, easy to forgive, and you're accepting of yourself and of others. Continue just a little bit more with your complete breath. The inhale starts from the belly, moves all the way up to the upper chest. And exhale from your upper chest all the way down to the belly. So let's go ahead and start to transition into a seated position. So slowly coming on up, and move your body in the easiest way it is for you to move. Keep your eyes closed as we come on up, and bring your hands to your heart. And repeat this mantra to yourself. I receive and give love effortlessly and unconditionally. I receive and give love effortlessly and unconditionally. Okay, gently open your eyes, and we're going to start in child's pose. So come onto your knees and sit back on your heels. We're going to fold over the thighs, and as you start to settle in here, if it feels good, you can bring the knees together. Rest your belly and your chest on your thighs, maybe your head on your hands, or reach your arms out, or even to your side. Okay, or you can open your knees wide and then lower your chest down. So I'm just finding that variation that works for you. I find every day is different for me, so it's important to practice in the moment. Let go of any habits when it comes to your yoga practice, and let's stay in tune with how you're feeling in your body. Just taking a couple breaths here. Okay, we're going to come up onto the hands and knees and come to this tabletop position as you spread your fingers. The wrists come under the shoulders. And we're going to lift the heart and the tailbone up. So as you lift your heart and your tailbone up, you're just kind of compressing through your spine here, right? This is cow pose. As you press in, straighten the arms, but you're not locking out the elbows, but you're strong through your arms. Taking a deep breath in. And then we're going to exhale and round the back, navel to spine. So a lot of yoga poses that help to open and balance the heart chakra. Let's inhale again into that cow pose, lift the heart. And then exhale to cat, round the spine. A lot of the poses that help to balance the chakra, heart chakra, are back bending poses, right? To open up the heart. And also poses that work the upper body. So our heart chakra, again, is associated, right, with the chest, the shoulders, the arms, the hands, and the fingers. So just being in this tabletop position as we're pressing through, we're using this muscular energy through the upper body. Really helps to bring awareness and energy to that heart chakra, Anahata. And just keep moving with the breath, inhaling as you lift and open, exhaling as you round and press away. Just do a couple more here. Good, let's take one more breath in. And then sit all the way back again on your heels, right, for child's pose, and reach the hands forward. So as you sit back on the heels, reach the hands forward, bring your hands a little wider than shoulder width distance. Let's rise to downward facing dog. Plant those hands, come up on your knees, tuck your toes under, start to lift your knees up, lift your hips up, and then push your hands into the mat, shifting your hips back. Okay, take your gaze to your knees so the head's nice and relaxed. Good. Maybe lift your tailbone up a little higher, press your heels down a little bit more, and just slowly start to alternate heel presses, right? Walking the dog here, creating a little bit more sensation through the legs. And then let's go ahead and slowly walk the feet forward all the way up to the hands. And inhale, stand all the way up. Reach the arms up above the head. Take the gaze up. And then exhale, bring your hands to your heart. Let's inhale, float the arms above the head. And exhale to forward fold. Okay, we're gonna step the left leg back here. We're gonna come into a lunge. So you step the left leg back. You can drop your knee here, okay? Or you can keep your leg lifted. So you choose where you wanna go. We're gonna inhale and reach the arms up. Okay, so you're gonna sink the hips down. So if your back knee is down, just try untucking the toe. Allow the hips to sink down. Reach the arms up, take the gaze up, okay? And again, bring that attention here, upper body, as you open up through the chest, through the shoulders. If you want a little bit more of a challenge, right, you can always lift the back knee up and come into a high lunge. So you decide where you wanna be this morning, or this afternoon, or this evening, whatever time of day you're practicing. Okay, finding the breath, tuning into your heart center, repeating, I receive and give love effortlessly and unconditionally. Okay, take one more breath in, exhale, bring your hands behind your back, interlace your fingers. Now start to straighten the arms, lean back, roll the shoulder heads back, and open the heart. Now imagine you're shining this beautiful emerald green light out from your heart center. Good. Stay focused on the breath. I receive and give love effortlessly and unconditionally. Take one more breath in and release the hands. Okay, we're going to step to plank pose. So you're going to tuck the back toe under, lift the knee up, and then step your right leg back. So it's a high push-up position. Okay, wrists are underneath the shoulders. You can drop your knees here. Keep the shoulders right above the wrists. Keep the belly in. Okay, we're going to press through the hands. Start to kind of round out through the upper back. Okay, pull the belly in. Lift the knees up nice and easy. Take the gaze just slightly forward, maybe towards the top of the mat. And start to hug your triceps in towards each other. Notice you can feel the muscles, right? Your chest muscles start to engage, getting nice and strong. Take one more breath in. Lift your hips up, back to downward facing dog. So you press away. Good. Let's walk the feet back forward again, all the way up towards the feet. Stand up, stretch your arms above your head. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart center. And inhale, let's float the arms up again. Exhale, forward fold. Now, step the right leg back, same thing on this side. We're going to drop the knee, okay? So you can keep the knee low or lift the knee up. Let's reach the arms up towards the sky. Reach up. Take the gaze up. You can always close your eyes. That might enable you to tune in a little bit deeper to that heart center. So maybe there's someone in your life right now that you need to practice forgiveness. You might even just want to take this opportunity to think of that person while we're working on opening and balancing the heart to have unconditional love, acceptance. Take one more inhale and exhale. Bring your hands behind your back and then lean back, open up the heart. Roll the shoulder heads back. Continue to focus on the breath. Focus on compassion. Good. Take one more breath in. And then exhale, release. Okay, we're going to plant the hands and step back. Lift the back knee, step the left foot back. And again, your knees can be up or down here in this plank pose. Okay. I'm going to push away through the hands, round through the back, pull the belly in. Also keep in mind the practice of forgiveness is not for the other person, it's for yourself. This is where we get stuck, right? Stuck with these feelings of uneasiness, of anger, of hatred. When you're able to open your heart and forgive, you release all those feelings. One more breath, and then lift your hips up, press away, downward facing dog. All right, let's drop the knees and come back to child's pose. Sit back onto the heels. And just take a moment. So when we're able to release those feelings, those negative feelings, right, as a result of being unable to forgive, we create this lightness in our bodies. We start to feel better, feel happier. And with practice, the act of forgiveness becomes easier. Let's rise up onto the knees. We're going to come into Camel pose or Ustrasana. So another back bend. So the knees are going to come hip width distance. The hands will come onto the back. So I like to offer a couple different hand variations in camel pose. So you can do fists, okay? Flat hands, fingers down. Fingers up, give you a nice stretch for the wrist. This is my favorite variation, hand variation. Okay, we're going to roll the shoulder heads back. And then inhale, just lift up through the ribs. Okay, when you lift up, you're going to shine the heart. And then press the hips forward, start to lean back. So you can play with this, with your neck. Notice what's going to work best. You can let your head fall all the way back. Okay, so then you get a lot of compression through the neck. Or you can keep your gaze forward. Okay, and then if you want to go a little bit deeper, tuck the toes one hand at a time. You can reach back for your heels. Once you reach back, see if you can get your hips back over the knees to really open up, and then lift up through your heart. And again, repeat the mantra: I receive and give love effortlessly and unconditionally. Good. Take one more breath in. And then slowly start to release out. Sit back and come onto your back. Okay. Slide yourself in. Roll on back. Walk your feet in so your ankles are under the knees, arms to your sides. Coming into bridge pose. Press into your feet and lift your hips up. Okay. Walk your shoulders in and then see if you can interlace your fingers here. Good. Relax your toes, press through all four corners of the feet. Just kind of release the chin away from your chest and press in, gently hugging the inner thighs towards each other. So the practice of compassion, of forgiveness, of unconditional love first starts within yourself, right? Self-love. And just by tuning into this video today and practicing this, you've started that journey of self-love. Sometimes it's hard for us to be accepting of ourselves. We're so critical, so judgmental, but when you can take a step back and see the beauty in yourself. you can share that beauty with everyone around you. One more breath in, and exhale, lower the hips. Okay, we're just going to rock on up to a seated position. Scoot the hips back, and then sit up nice and tall. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, fold over, just stretching out that spine, counterposing. The back bending. See if you can deepen this a little bit more. Pulling the feet towards you. And if you can't reach for your feet, you just grab onto anything, or even just relax with your arms to your sides. You choose if you want something a little more active or a little more passive. It feels good in your body today. And let's rise all the way up. And then again, scooting those hips forward. Let's come back onto the back. Okay, extending out. We're going to take the right knee in, cross it over to the left, and then just turn your gaze over to the right for a spinal twist. So this feels really good after compressing that spine and creating a little balance, relieving some tension from the spine through our spinal twists. And inhale to center. Let's switch sides. Extend your right leg, left knee comes in. Exhale, cross it over. And then back to center. Draw both knees into your chest. You may rock side to side a little bit. If it feels good to circle the knees around, creating a little bit of release through the lower back. And then inhale, bring your knees back into center. Deep breath in. And exhale, let's release the feet all the way out to the corners of the mat, moving into our final relaxation, Shavasana, finding stillness. Okay, let's start to move the fingers, the toes, awakening the body. With your eyes closed, you're going to bend your knees and roll over to your side. Slowly come up into your seated position, drawing your hands to your heart. Bringing your awareness, your attention again back to that heart center, that emerald green, beautiful glowing light of love. Repeating the mantra, I receive and give love effortlessly and unconditionally. Let's take a deep breath in, reach your arms up above the head, take a full stretch up, and then guide your hands back to your heart. Namaste. Thanks so much for joining me today. You know, this journey on the heart chakra can be really challenging for us sometimes. We're really hard on ourselves, but in order to share that love and spread that love with others, it really begins here. You really have to practice that self-love, and that can be done by taking care of yourself. First of all, doing your yoga practice or whatever other form of exercise, doing a video like this, meditating, eating the right foods, and then being accepting of who you are. Every single thing about yourself which makes you different from anyone else is what is the most beautiful. So keep practicing self-love so you can send that out to others. If you like this video, press the like button, share it with others, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Now go love yourself. Namaste.